Okay, I'm about to make Jamaican patties. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a stick of butter that I've let freeze. I've let it freeze in the freezer for maybe 3 hours or so. So I'm just gonna cut it. I'm just gonna cut it as small as I can. Cut it as small as I can. Then I'm gonna take, I have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, and I'm just gonna add my butter to my flour. Add my butter to my flour. Oh no, actually, I'm sorry. Before I add my butter to my flour, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add to my flour, I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of kosher salt. Excuse me, sorry. Half a teaspoon of kosher salt. Then I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of yellow curry powder. One tablespoon of yellow curry powder. Then I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of turmeric. Two teaspoons of turmeric. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to incorporate all my spices. This is what gives the Jamaican patties that yellow color. Incorporate all my spices. And now I'm going to add my frozen butter. Now I'm going to add my frozen butter. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pastry cutter and I'm going to incorporate my butter until it's really small and it's like pea size. Until you can't see it anymore. Until it's completely incorporated into it. Until you can't tell that the butter's there anymore. Yep, it'll just get to the point where you won't be able to tell anymore. Keep working it with my pastry cutter right here. With the frozen butter. Okay, and that's completely incorporated in. I can't, the butter is completely incorporated. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my cup and I'm gonna add 3/4 of a cup of ice water to it. This is water that I let sit in ice. 3/4 of a cup of ice water. Cold ice water. Okay, now into my 3/4 of a cup of ice water, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of vinegar. 1 tablespoon of distilled white vinegar. Okay, and I'm just going to incorporate it, mix it in. So then I'm going to just start slowly adding my vinegar. Slowly incorporate my vinegar mixture into it. My water. Okay, so now I'm going to knead it. And as you can see, it has that iconic yellow color already because of the spices. So now I'm just going to knead it. Till it forms a dough ball. Just knead it until it forms a nice dough ball. And it smells just like the Jamaican patties in the restaurant. Has that Caribbean smell to it. I'm just going to knead it until there's no more dough on the sides. As you can see, that's that iconic yellow color that we all love with the Jamaican patties. And you'll know it's done when it's a smooth dough. See, this is like a nice smooth dough. Smells amazing too. Smells just like the Caribbean Jamaican patties we all know in the restaurant. See, and that's your Jamaican patty dough right there. Okay, so now what you want to do is you want to just wrap your dough in plastic. And put it in the refrigerator for 1 hour before you're using it. And that's your dough. That's what you want. That's the first part of it.